All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rosé, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is hitting for. Now go.
What it do, ski son doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I'm not going to make this video too long because I am tired and I'm ready to lay it down. But I'm going to talk about the Houston Rockets versus the Oklahoma City Thunder Game 1. Now, this game was pretty much lopsided, especially going into the second half. I mean, the beginning of the game, Oklahoma City, they came out charging, looking good, playing great basketball. Then out of nowhere, their shots stopped falling. And Houston, they started making a couple shots, but then their shots stopped falling. Nobody could really get into a great rhythm. I mean, James Harden was looking all wild as far as the, in the first half of the game, remaining in the first quarter. You can tell he was probably, the nerves. He coming back to his old team playing. So, probably the nerves and whatnot. But then towards the, I say around about middle of the second quarter, beginning of the second quarter, he kind of got back into a little rhythm. I think he scored 18 points in the first half. I'm not really sure. I have to double check, but I think he scored 18 points. If it's different, somebody let me know, please. But then, the game was pretty close. They was tied. They tied the game up. Eventually tied the game up, 38-38, thanks to a Beverly shot. But going towards the end of the second quarter, with like a minute or something left, it seemed like OKC just had a little spark, and they just took off. And the next thing you know, I think it was like 58-40, 40-something going into the halftime. And then second half, it was pretty much over with because them boys just took off. They took off Oklahoma City, and once they took off, they didn't look back. They did not look back at all. Houston Rockets could not really answer. They don't really have, besides James Harden, they don't really have no other dominant scorer. And they're going to need some other people to step up if they're going to beat Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook, those guys, we know what you're going to get from those guys. But at the same time, they also have other help. From the bench, they have Kevin Martin. They have other help. They have Ibaka. They have a defensive presence now. They're playing good defense. It's just too much for Oklahoma. It's just too much for the Houston Rockets. They can't handle it, and they get out on them fast breaks, and you know what they're going to do. The Oklahoma City Thunder and Houston, like I said, they just don't have enough firepower, and they're not going to really last in this series. I mean, what they lose by 30 points. The final score of this game was, hold on, let me double check, 120-91. Now, next game, I don't expect them to get blown out by 30 points. I just don't expect it. Both the team will be more calmed down. But, as far as the Oklahoma City Thunder, they still rely on their jump shots a lot. I don't know why. If it was me, if I was a coach, I would give the ball to Ibaka first, get him going, because he have improved his offensive game. Why don't you guys get him involved? I just don't understand it. And if they're going to try to meet up with the Miami Heat, they're going to have to get this guy going. He's going to have to score at least 16, 18 points, because Perkins not going to do it. And he's their legitimate offensive big man, Ibaka. So they have to get him going, and I feel like they get him going and they keep playing solid, great defense, they're going to go to the Western Conference Finals and possibly the finals again. Now, you guys, as far as shooting percentage-wise, Houston Rockets, they shot 36%. They was 33-91, shot 22% from the three-point line, shot 70% free throw line, got 39 rebounds, 20 fast break points, 46 points in the paint. They had 15 turnovers. That's not good. James Harden was 6-19, not one of his best games, 20 points. And then Patrick Beverly, he played a good game coming off the bench. And Carlos Delfino, he played a good game coming off the bench. They each gave you double-digit points. But other than that, Chandler Parsons going to have to step up. Jeremy Lin going to have to step up. He only had 4 points. This whole team is going to have to step up. Kind of like how the Milwaukee Bucks against the Miami Heat, they're just going to have to step up. Now, OKC, on the other hand, they shot 53%, 41% from the three-point line, 10 of 24. That's pretty good. 78% from the free throw line, 22 of 28. 46 rebounds, 28 assists, 13 turnovers. Not that good, but they don't really turn the ball over a lot. 50 points in the paint, 24 fast break points. KD, 24 points, 7 of 15. Great shooting night. Russell Westbrook, 7 of 15, 19 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, almost a double-double. You got 17, speaking of Ibaka, you got 17 from Serge Ibaka. You got You got 16 from Reggie Jackson, from Kevin Martin, and you got 9 from Reggie Jackson. Like, everybody can contribute on this team. But overall, you know, the game, it was good for the most part at the beginning because the Houston Rockets was keeping up with the OKC Thunder. But then, like, that second half, they just took off, and they never looked back once they took off. But anyway, if you guys watched the game, tell me what you thought about it. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Facebook. Check out my previous videos. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, do all that good shit. Tell a friend and tell a friend about me. Y'all know what to do, man. Go to the links, click on them. Go to datpiff.com, livemixtapes.com, and download MGM Grand by CJ De Niro. And on that note, I'm about to make one more video about the Darrell Reaver situation. Doses.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.